Hello everyone and welcome to the first video of my gap year diaries. I'm so excited to take you along with me over this next year and share all of the fun things which I plan to achieve before starting my masters. It's Derin here and welcome back to my channel, or if you're a new viewer, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be planning out my 2020 to 2021 gap year with you guys. This is definitely not the most ideal year to be on a gap year, but I'm determined to make this as good as I possibly can given everything which is going on with the pandemic, and I just thought it'd be a fun idea to share with you guys what exactly it is I am getting up to so that you know you guys are in the loop content wise, but then also film this video for anyone who is also on a gap year and are looking for ideas of what to get up to given everything which is going on with COVID. I'm really excited to announce that today's video is actually sponsored by Skillshare, who I'll be working with over the next few months, which is very exciting. I will be going on to talk to you guys about them later on in this video. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump straight into my 2020 to 2021 gap year plan. Okay, so I have got my laptop in front of me and we are just going to be working through this list together. So first things first, let's start off with the topic of traveling. I feel like traveling and a gap year are just two words that go in the same sentence together. For me personally, I knew that regardless of if we were in a pandemic or if we weren't, you will not see me backpacking Australia or traveling Southeast Asia on this gap year. Props to people that do it, it's just not for me. However, what I have established that I really want to do is solo traveling around Europe on my gap year. Guys, the sexual tension between me and just like packing my bags and traveling Europe is really strong. Yeah, I have decided that I will be going solo traveling. One of my biggest goals for this gap year is self-growth and independence. So yeah, the prospects of kind of just moving to a different country by myself and like figuring it all out by myself is very exciting. So far I know that I definitely want to spend some time living in Paris, Amsterdam and Berlin. They're cities which I really love. I've been to Paris and Amsterdam so many times, but I've never done Berlin, and I just something about that city is really drawing me to it. So far I provisionally plan to do this over like the Easter break next year, just because by then hopefully things with the pandemic would have eased, and obviously of course the weather will be a lot nicer than as it is if I were to go now. So yeah, that is the first plan. 2021, stay tuned for the travel vlog. For everything else, I have kind of split it up into categories. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the category of lifestyle and health. For me, this is something that I really want to focus on throughout this gap year, really establish a healthy lifestyle and routine. For anyone who doesn't know, I am plant-based. I have not eaten meat for oh my gosh guys, wait, stop. It is my 7-year anniversary today of not eating meat. Wait, that is actually iconic. Can we just congratulate this moment? I actually completely forgot. Wow. But yeah, I haven't eaten meat in 7 years now. However, as the industry has kind of grown over the last few years, the access to vegan junk food whilst at university was just obscene. Like literally living next to Shoreditch was not the best for my health, so I'm just trying to go back to my roots and eat super clean and healthy, which is what I've been doing over the last few weeks that I've been at home, and I've been loving it. In terms of exercising, I've just actually signed up for a membership at David Lloyd's, which is really exciting. I look forward to kind of frequently using the facilities there. They have the swimming pool, gym, sauna, classes as well. Yeah, that's going to be something which is really fun to integrate into my routine. So yeah, if any of you guys are watching this video on your own gap year and you're wondering for like an easy thing to do to fill up your time, I definitely encourage you to sign up to a gym, especially more luxury ones, so that it's not just a gym but you have loads of other things that you can be doing as well. On to financial. Obviously this is one which is going to be different for everyone, but I personally set myself a goal of how much money I'd like to save over this gap year. It's obviously going to be income from my YouTube channel. Then another thing which I have actually just got in is an internship, which is fun. So I'm actually doing a social media and marketing internship for a really cool brand called New Talent Fashion, which is basically like a digital CV platform. I will link them on the screen here. Definitely make sure to follow them. I'll be doing some of their Instagram stories, but my main focus is creating content for their YouTube channel, so also make sure to subscribe. Another thing under my finances, which is really random, is to like actually take my Depop seriously. Depop is such a great way to get rid of your old clothes whilst making money on the side. The only thing about Depop I find though is that it is quite time consuming, especially if you're trying on the clothes. So as a result of that, it's something which I've put off greatly, and I literally have 4 suitcases of clothes to sell. So I am going to be prioritizing putting up all of my stuff on my Depop shop and, you know, just getting rid of clothes and also making money to obviously save. Onto my only 2 personal goals for this gap year. I have written to just create high quality and authentic content which aligns with what I personally like to see myself on YouTube. So for me, a big part of doing this is going to be focusing on a lot better editing, and so this is a perfect way to talk to you guys about Skillshare, who is the sponsor of today's video. So for anyone who hasn't heard about Skillshare before, Skillshare is an incredible online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people. After filming today's video, I'm going to be taking my first Skillshare class. It's by Penny Lane and it's like a filmmaking from home class, which is going to be very fun. I also have a ton of different classes which I feel you guys may be interested in, ranging from productivity classes, illustrations, filmmaking, as I've said, photography, you name it. And for a price of less than $10 a month with an annual subscription, I think that this is such a great value for money. But if you would like to get a free trial of Skillshare premium membership, they are actually offering the first 1,000 people who click the link in my bio this. So I definitely encourage you guys to be quick, sign up, start learning, and you will thank yourself later. Especially to those who are watching this video over on your gap year, these lessons can help you to stay inspired, express yourself, and introduce you to a community of millions. So we love to see it. As for some personal achievements I'd like to do over my gap year, the very first is my driving test. Now guys, I've taken my driving test 3 times and obviously I failed it. Since moving home, one of the first things that my parents said is, Derin, you need to get that license. So I have been taking driving lessons again and hopefully will be passing my driving test once and for all over on this gap year. Not enjoying the experience. I'm actually very stressed out and anxious on the road, but it's on my list and hopefully I'm able to get my license over on this gap year. Another achievement which I want to do on my gap year is the 10K race for life for cancer research. This is something which is very personal to me. Last year I did the 5K, and so I thought that this year why not do 10K and try to raise even more money. I hope that people will donate because they know how much I hate running. So yeah, obviously this is a bit of a tricky one because these races have such a huge turnout, so I'm not sure if it will go through next year, dependent on COVID. If it doesn't, I definitely think it will be something which I will kind of organize personally and then just donate the money to cancer research. And then on to the final thing which I'd like to get done over on my gap year. This is related to journalism, which is the masters which I'm doing. I've just written that I'd like to get at least 1 internship or work experience within journalism. And yeah, the final thing which I've got underneath that is to try and gain some more presenting roles in the meantime. I have a few exciting things in the pipeline which you guys will have to follow me over my Instagram to see more about in the next coming weeks or days even. But yeah, definitely like to have more opportunities to work on projects, and so fingers crossed this is putting it out there into the universe for some manifestation to happen. So yeah, that is everything which I plan to get up to over on my gap year. I feel like this video was slightly all over the place. However, whilst I edit it from using the editing tips from my Skillshare class, I hope to put it together in a structured way that's easy for you guys to follow. Thank you so much once again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. As I've said, the first 1,000 people who click the link in my bio to sign up get a free trial of this Skillshare premium membership, so definitely don't miss out on that. Yeah, that is essentially the end of today's video. I would love to know in the comments down below what you guys think about what I'm getting up to on my gap year, as well as if you have any other ideas or suggestions. It would be really helpful for myself as well as any other people who are watching this video to gain some inspiration. As I've mentioned, if you guys are not following me over on my Instagram already, definitely follow me. I do the most updates on there, and so I will link my Instagram account down below. And yeah, I guess that is everything I wanted to share for today's video. Thank you so much for the support on my last video where I kind of announced the rebrand of my channel and like the end of study videos and all of that. I'm so appreciative, and I'm just really excited to begin this new chapter. So from now on, expect the gap year content, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. But yeah, that is all from me for today, and I will see you guys all in my next video. Bye.